I'm Pauline Harrison with the FinTech Times. I'm here at Insurtech Insights, and I'm here with Kristoffer, the CEO of Insurtech Insights. Hi Kristoffer, how are you?
Hey, I'm good, thanks. How are you doing?
Fantastic. How are you enjoying the event so far?
Amazing, amazing. I've been waiting for this moment for 2 years now, so can't believe we're finally back.
I bet you've been a very busy guy over the last couple of days. So in your words, I'd love to hear just about Insurtech Insights and the kind of things that you do and what you want to achieve with these things.
Yeah, sure. So when we started Insurtech Insights, it was really just a project, right? So we were a couple of people that was looking into the insurance industry, and we saw that there's so much happening right now. It's a wave of digital transformation that was going through the industry, and we thought, well, where should we go? Where should we learn more about this? Where should we talk with the right decision makers to connect with investors or connect with other entrepreneurs looking to change the industry? And we figured there's really no place to do that. And so it was really not meant to be anything big. We just said we're going to build an event, we're going to get some people around. We invited some entrepreneurs back in 2018 when we started it, some entrepreneurs and investors, and had the first Insurtech Insights conference back then. And then all of a sudden it just blew up, and we started to make it a more real thing. And 2019 hosted Europe's largest Insurtech conference in 2019. We went to New York and hosted there as well, and we went to Hong Kong as well. It's just an amazing year. And then obviously during the pandemic we couldn't do anything except going digitally instead and starting doing webinars, research reports, all kinds of other things. And in the end of it, Insurtech Insights is not about the event, and the pandemic really proved that. Insurtech Insights is about helping the industry understand what's the future of insurance, what is the insights that you need, what's the things that you should do, and who should you connect with. So those are like the three cornerstones, like inspiration, insights, and network. And now we're back with the events, which I just think is the best way to empower that.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. And so what have been the key themes of the event this year?
So the way that every year when we go about building the agenda, we look at the insurance value chain. So we take every single aspect. So we're looking at everything from the underwriting to distribution to claims. And then my team and I, we sit down and we look at, okay, let's look at claims. Okay, what are the different aspects of claims? Okay, you have the fraud detection, payments, your customer experience, and we look at each and every part of it, and then we ask ourselves the question, how could this be better? And then the next question is, who is doing this better? And we try to identify the different startups that are really pushing the boundaries with this, also looking at some of the insurers that are doing really good work in this, and then we start to engage and have conversation with them, and then the topics just naturally pop up from that. So that's just a process we've been doing over and over again for the past couple of years now.
Yeah, and I feel the agenda is just so widespread. It's been hard to pick what to go to.
Yes.
There's so many great speakers, so many great sessions. Were people very keen to get here and share their insights after the past couple of years?
Yes.
Yeah. Fantastic. And then I guess, we've got to talk about the pandemic that you mentioned before.
Yes.
We've been waiting around for 2 years and even more in some cases. Obviously, the UK restrictions have almost sort of quite recently lifted, and this is one of the biggest events to happen since then. How has that affected into your planning? Has it been a challenge?
It's been a challenge for some of the suppliers that we've worked with, but actually I would say the support that we have gotten from everyone throughout the pandemic has just been incredible. I can't iterate it enough. This event would not have taken place if it wasn't for all the thousands of people that participated in our virtual webinars, roundtables, engaged with our research reports, and just helped us through this time. And so I'd just say the massive thanks to everyone for making this event possible. It wouldn't have been possible without them. And now we're back, and it's bigger than ever before, and we're all excited and can kind of get all the benefits from that we've been through.
For sure, and you can definitely tell the buzz. I think everyone's just really excited to be here. Everyone I've spoken to is just so happy to be here. I feel like there's been a lot of opportunities as well for networking, a lot of networking areas. Was that something important to you when you were going through the planning? Yeah,
networking is the key thing for us. So that was the hardest thing for us to deliver during the pandemic. So going back to the three core things: inspiration about the future, insights, and then network. And there is just something magical about meeting somebody in person. Like having that, I think just it builds trust. It's just such a natural human thing that we have in ourselves. And And so when we said, okay, we're going back to events now, let's really build the best possible networking opportunity. So we spent so much time thinking about what's the right way that these attendees should engage with each other, like what's the right software, what is the right experience in the venue. And so we actually ended up having, I think, roughly about like 2,000-3,000 meetings booked prior to the event, already booked in. And during the event, we've had thousands of meetings being booked. And we've tried to invest more in the experience of the event, so making it fun to be around and having points of conversation to ease up the conversation a bit more. So networking has definitely been like the most important thing for us.
And you can definitely tell that's really come through, especially with all like the really fun elements, like the sweet cart downstairs, the table football, the arcade games. You can really tell you've put a lot of work into the experience, and it's definitely paying off because everyone is just having such a fantastic time from the people I've spoken to. And then finally, obviously looking ahead, you've got the US edition coming up in May. I'd love to hear a bit more about that and how that's going in the planning.
Yeah, so for sure. So we've launched in the US. We've been in the US before. But this time we really want to go all in, and so we booked out the Javits Center on Manhattan, which is just this massive expo hall, and I get all like buzzy when I talk about it because that's really taking us to the next level, and the experience we're going to build in Manhattan there is going to be incredible, and we are going to be bringing all of the initiatives that we have had here in Europe to the US and try to make it even better. What I can say about it is expect what you've seen here at Europe, but just that more spice on top of it, and which means better speakers, better experience, better networking, just like 2 days of an amazing time with the industry.
Amazing. I'm really looking forward to it. Can't wait. Well, thank you so much for your time today, and thank you so much for the fantastic event. It's been brilliant.
It's great having you here.
Yeah,
thank you.